each day I'm saying there must be there must be something better tomorrow, or there must be some form of change going to take place. But basically, I can't see it because at the moment, not even that the product. We can't get enough to sell because of the distribution factor. We used to have a major distribution over here, which
is Jetstar, and people would be able to go. You would go to Jetstar, intending to buy certain records or CDs, but when you go, you would see other things that you didn't plan to buy.
At least you could,
it was a one-stop place. You could go and get stuff. But with the loss of Jetstar out of the business, it has really
a major blow.
Major blow to the industry. In doing business, you can't deal in terms of buying just to sell from day to day. You need to have stock so that sometimes people can come back catalog, which is very, very important in the business.
And at the moment now, the small guy, he can only buy what he's selling so he can turn his money over.
Or else he will be wiped out.
Musical E2M, this is sing out of the Black Side, and do remember, who can hear them, I go feel me say, when your finger mash, nobody cry.
The Davis Family, He Is Worthy, the album, now available on iTunes download or at your local favorite record stores. Jama in Brixton, Webster's, Shepherd's Bush, Hawkeye, and Starlight Records in Halton, NW10. Rupee Edwards, Dalston Market. Be Blessed, an excellent album that will encourage, inspire, and definitely entertain. It's the Davis Family, He Is Worthy. More information 079 400 87535. He is worthy because you are definitely worthy.
And of course, the problems of the internet piracy, which has definitely affected a lot of folks, including businesses, the production houses, some of them not making any more music, and of course pressing plants being affected as well too. More from Mandingo coming up right now.
This is Mandingo at Webster's shop in Shepherd's Bush Market, and this shop is a historic shop because this shop is the oldest Jamaican music record shop in Britain. This shop started in 1963, and it was part of the Music City chain of shops that was a part of Trojan Records. The owner, Webster Schroeder, who has roots from St. Thomas, Eastern Jamaica, where Paul Bogle is from, was one of the founders of what became Trojan Records from 1963, and it's now 2010. And this shop is still going strong. And don't watch the size, because the race is not for the big nor for the swift, but for those who can endure. Webster took it over in the 1970s when Trojan Records folded. Sometimes he's here. Whenever he's not here, his brother, Trevor, is here. But today, the other person who runs the shop is Derek. Derek, you know that the CD piracy and the internet piracy has messed up the sales for record shops, and a lot of record shops have gone out of business. How are you managing in this harsh climate where piracy has wreaked so much havoc in the industry and forced so many shops to close?
We still have our local regulars that come from years and years. People even come from the West Indies where they've met their partners outside here and come back and say that they've spent so many times in this buying from this record shop. They've actually sent their friends down here also, and we're actually extended by reaching out to other places that we can bring in some things for the customers. That even say Jetstar has closed down now, we have to go further across.
Yes, the closing down of Jetstar is a big problem, because first time you'll be able to go to Jetstar and get almost anything that
right
you
on the
want.
Doorstep.
But now you have to be going all over the place, which is more work, more time. Yes, the convenience, sad loss. Business is going on, the phone is ringing, so I won't hold up your time, and all the best for the future. You have heard the problems that piracy has caused in the music industry. CD piracy, internet piracy. You have heard me speaking to Starlight Records.
I'm just hanging on in there, you know, and hoping that something might turn. But what it is, I don't know, honestly.
Webster's Records, Pekin Studio One Records.
Well, it can't done because we came into this thing not to be rich, but to establish and make our name. Like all the greats who come before us, the Cox and Jew Creed, and we just
love it. It's not for the money. They love it.
It's a love.
Yes.
Love.
Maccabee.
As an artist, you see the piracy, you see the internet piracy, you see the CD piracy, the CD copying, and you can't do anything about it personally. So you have to, as you said before, make the best out of a bad situation. So that's what we do. And the only good thing is, one of the good things is, them can't pirate the artists.
Because if they could have cloned the artist
They
or
would have
pirate
did
the
that,
artist,
man.
yes, because the stage shows that you do, they would have cloned, yes.
That's it. So we give thanks, we can still do with stage shows.
And earn from that.
Yeah.
So for those of you people who want to do something to help the music industry, not only to survive, but to flourish, you can't say that you have not heard the problems that we face. Because remember, to solve any problem, you have to know what the problem is. You have been made aware of what the problem is, and so you have to give thanks to Musical Heatwave Limited Productions for making this program, along with I, the Mandingo, to let you become aware of the situation.
Special report from Mandingo about the internet piracy, the effect that it's having on our music industry, the reggae business, of course, causing a lot of shops to close down, and production houses thinking about whether or not they can continue in this business. Let me say a big thank you to Webster's, thanks to Starlight Records, and of course thanks to Pekin's, Chris over there in Pekin's Studio One in W12. And just to remind you, you need to buy the music off of the internet, right? Pay for the music, don't pirate it, because it will encourage the artists. When you pay for the music, it gives the artists more impetus to go and make special and good music for you. If they don't get paid for their work, then they won't be able to produce music so you and I can enjoy. So please support the music by paying for it on the internet, or support your local record shop. Okay? Thank you very much. One thing I like about Jamaican music, when it comes to competition, you know, age is no barrier, and the next artist is no exception. He has entered the Jamaican Festival song and vying for the $1 million prize. Here is a gentleman with his song called Zingy Zingy, Papa Whitey, coming up right now.